Ripple is on the brink of a revolution in the cryptocurrency market, and the catalyst for this shift is a new AI powered patent that's about to make XRP an unstoppable force. But why is this such a big deal? Well, let's break it down. Ethereum, the second largest cryptocurrency by market cap, has been struggling with outrageous gas fees. At one point, Ethereum gas fees reached over $200 per transaction, something that's not only frustrating for small investors, but also a major roadblock for institutions looking to move money efficiently. Ripple, on the other hand, has continued to operate with ultra-low transaction fees, and the introduction of AI liquidity bots will only enhance XRP's position in the market. What does this mean for XRP holders? Let's get into the details. Ripple's new AI liquidity bot is designed to optimize and automate the way liquidity flows through the XRP ledger, or XRPPL. Imagine a bot that works around the clock, analyzing market trends, predicting price movements, and automatically adjusting transactions to get the lowest fees and fastest settlement times. This system doesn't just provide more efficiency, it transforms XRP into a quantum trading machine. The potential here is massive. XRP's transaction cost could stay at a negligible zero point 0.2, while the bot ensures liquidity is always available, where and when it's needed. Compare that to Ethereum's fluctuating gas fees and scalability problems, and it's easy to see why XRP could emerge as the leading global liquidity provider. But why does this new AI patent matter so much in the context of Ethereum's struggles? While Ethereum is often bogged down by network congestion, which spikes gas fees to unsustainable levels, even the latest Ethereum 2.0 upgrades haven't solved the core issue of scalability. Meanwhile, XRP has continued to excel with its speed and low-cost transactions, and now Ripple's AI-powered liquidity bot will supercharge this advantage by improving transaction speed, reducing costs even further, and creating an automated trading ecosystem that operates seamlessly across different crypto and fiat currencies. Let's talk about Ethereum killer proof for a moment. One of the biggest advantages XRP holds over Ethereum is transaction speed. XRP can handle up to 1,500 transactions per second, while Ethereum's current limit is just around 30 transactions per second. That's a massive difference, and it's why XRP is often touted as the most scalable blockchain for financial institutions, and cross-border payments add to that. Ripple's new AI liquidity bot, and XRP is now set to handle much larger transaction volumes while keeping the fees incredibly low. The cost and speed comparisons between Ethereum and XRP are just the beginning, though. Ripple's AI patent gives them an even more powerful edge. What's even more exciting is how Ripple is already testing this technology with institutional players like JP Morgan. Yes, you heard that right. JP Morgan, the banking giant, has been running secret projects on the XRP ledger, and the results have been nothing short of spectacular. They're using XRP for cross-border payments, smart contract execution, and liquidity management in ways that Ethereum simply cannot compete with. XRP's speed and low transaction costs make it the preferred choice for banks and financial institutions. And this AI upgrade is only going to amplify its appeal. But it's not just JP Morgan. Ripple has a growing list of institutional clients testing the XRPL for various applications. The recent surge in partnerships and institutional adoption signals a massive shift in the way global finance is approaching cryptocurrency. XRP is becoming the go-to settlement layer for financial institutions, and with Ripple's AI-powered systems, we can expect a wave of new adoption that will only increase the demand for XRP. Music. Now let's turn our attention to price predictions, because this is where things get really interesting. Could Ripple's new AI liquidity bot and the institutional adoption it's driving push XRP's price to $1,000 or beyond? The math behind this is actually quite simple. As DeFi platforms continue to gain traction, institutional investors are looking for scalable, low-cost solutions for cross-border payments. XRP fits the bill perfectly. When XRP becomes the go-to currency for these use cases, demand will surge, and so will its market value. Ripple's AI patent will enhance liquidity and reduce transaction costs to levels that Ethereum simply cannot match as more institutions and investors flock to the XRP ecosystem. The price of XRP could skyrocket. So the combination of AI-powered liquidity bots, cross-border transactions, and institutional adoption really puts XRP in a unique position to become the dominant digital asset in the coming years. And the price could totally reflect that dominance, with some analysts even suggesting a $1,000 per XRP price target. Once adoption reaches critical mass now, before you dismiss that number as outrageous, let's just take a moment to consider Goldman Sachs, a Goldman Sachs. HS Quant recently ran simulations based on XRP's current trajectory, and honestly, the results were pretty eye-opening. The simulations show that if XRP's A-driven liquidity model becomes the dominant system for cross-border payments, its market capitalization could reach levels never before seen in the cryptocurrency space. That means $1,000 per XRP could actually be within reach, especially when you take into account the institutional capital flowing into the market. But the price of XRP won't just go up gradually, it could explode almost instantly. Once Ripple's AI liquidity bots are fully integrated into the global financial system, the demand for XRP will surge, driving the price higher in a way that's honestly pretty difficult to predict. What's more, whales, the big institutional investors, are already accumulating XRP at an accelerated rate. There are now over 2,700 wallets holding at least 1 million XRP each, signaling that these major players are positioning themselves for a massive breakout. This brings us to the final point. XRP's real-world adoption is already happening, and it's happening faster than most people realize, with Ripple's AI patent improving liquidity, scalability, and transaction speed. XRP is becoming a critical tool for global finance. Once large financial institutions start routing significant volumes of transactions through XRP, the demand for the coin will skyrocket. XRP could easily become the liquidity backbone for the global economy. And as its market utility expands, so too will its price. The question now is, will you be ready when the price surges? If you're holding XRP, you're already in a great position. But if you're still on the sidelines, now is the time to, really pay attention. Ripple's AI-powered technology, combined with growing institutional adoption, could trigger a massive shift in the crypto market. And one more thing, keep an eye on those whales as the market gears up for an XRP breakout. The big players are quietly stacking their bags. The stage is set for a massive price surge, and if you're paying attention, you might just be in the right place at the right time. So what do you think? Do you believe XRP can hit $1,000 or even $5,000 in the future? Or is this just wishful thinking? Let me know in the comments below. We'd love to hear your thoughts, and as always, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any updates. The future of XRP is looking brighter than ever, and you won't want to miss what happens next. This video is for educational and informational purposes only. It is not financial advice. Please do your own research and consult with a financial advisor before making any investment decisions.